Hello. Sorry. Hello, how we doing? You alright? Thanks for joining. We got one on, none on YouTube yet, and one on Twitch there, so thanks for joining. Flair, and flying over to Canada today. A little bit different, starting off in Jackson Hole where we left off in America. We were in the build A320neo in the beta version, and they've just updated that, and it's been taken off, so it must be ready for release, I think, either today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, but should be decent. It was a nice little plane, that. But we're back in the 737 flying Flair, which I've never heard of. It's a brand new airline to me, but we'll give it a go. Nice little livery, like. We're all set up. We got our stairs round here. One sec, let me get me. Got our stairs here. Got nothing on, that's why it's quiet, but everything's off at the minute. Got our stairs on here. Nice little livery, like. We'll do a walk around in a bit, but nice, lovely mountains in the back there too. Jackson Hole. Got an American Delta there, United. I thought it'd be snowing, to be honest, but it's not snowing yet. See what the weather's like in Calgary. I don't think it's snowing there yet. And then Edmonton. See what Edmonton's like. Right, pop that there. Right, let's jump straight in then and get set up. Let us just pop that out. And then, what have I done here? Oh. There we go. Right. Let's get set up then. And jump straight in. Cold and dark like always. Let's go up to the overhead. We've got ground power ready, set up for us. So, get the DC battery on there. Move that over to battery bus. Get the ground power on. There it is, lovely. Coming on. We'll turn our sounds up as well, just before I forget. Because we had to lower it last time for the A320 because they're dead loud. Right, ground power's connected. Arm our emergency lights. Probe heats can come on. Window heats on. Lovely. Isolation valve to auto. Packs can come to auto. We should have connect aircon. Just while we're on the ground. Position lights on. We can get our chimes on. Seatbelts on. Hydraulic pumps can stay off for now. Let's go over to the IRSs. Switch them to nav mode. And we can go over to our FMC here. Go down to the bottom and we'll get our nav data here. Wait, can I update this? Don't think it'll let us know. So we're on the ground here then. Jackson Hole. K-Jack. Throw that in there. Set our IRS position. And today we're flying over to, for our first flight, Calgary, which is Charlie Yankee Charlie. Throw that in there, lovely. And we are Flair 8, F8, 1513. Flair 1513, lovely. And while we've got the cargo and all that set up for us ready, let's get our load sheet up. 0 fuel weight of 58.5. Oh, it's put us in. We need to change them settings there actually. So it's in pounds. Also while we're here, can we change? Is it on here? I think it's on here. Yeah, takeoff bump. We don't want them. And we want to change. There it is. A single class cabin. There we go. Lovely stuff. Right, let's get that then. And our payload is going to be 58.5, like we said then. 0.5. Lovely stuff. 146 passengers. Yeah. Looking good. Looking good. Let's get our fuel. Our fuel is going to be 7,197. There we go. That's sorted. Let's go over to FMC and we can get our departure in a minute. Let's make sure this is all loading up very quickly. Don't know why it does that. Let's have a little look. Must be IRS options there. Instant, that's why. Not realistic. Let's turn them off and turn them back on. Ident. What's in it? Yeah, we've got it. It'll set up in a minute. It normally takes about 10 minutes, something like that. Good stuff. Sorted. Right. Okay. And now we look on the right. Can we get at that? ETC flight plan. Doesn't say, does it for us? It's strange. Right, let's get the PDF out then. We'll do that. Right. Get our departure info now. The FMC, the EFB for this plane should be coming to the marketplace soon, hopefully. Hopefully that means on Xbox. Apparently this week. So it might be getting updated soon, which should be good. That's loading up anyway, so we can start to input our stuff. Now. Right. There we go. Cool. Departure and arrival. Departing off runway 1. And it's going to be a direct out of runway 1 to IDA. There. Idaho Falls. Activate that. Execute. From IDA we're going to HIA. Straight up out of Wyoming. We're going left towards Idaho and then a nice turn. And then to Choate. Let's Choate. That one there. And then direct to Totham. It's not too... It's an hour and 40 minutes I think this flight should be. Totham. There. And then arrival into Calgary, which is going to be a 17 left via the Ebgal 6 there. Can we find Totham there? There it is. GS is off. Execute that. Let's go to the legs page. I don't want a vector. Can we get rid of that? It doesn't... I'm forgetting what plane we're in. You can only just clear it on when you're in the sim. In the A320, but you can't on this. Right, we'll request our perf in it then. And let's get that. Right, we can get rid of that then. Let's go back over here to our flight plan summary. And let's load our perf in it. Lovely stuff. Cost index, we're going to change that to 33. Cruise altitude is going to be 36, not 38. 36,000 feet. Cruise wind is telling us it's going to be 259 at 23. Our M1 limit doesn't need to be changed, 26k. We'll use a flaps 5 for takeoff. CG is going to be 20. We got our V speeds there, 139, 141 and 146. So what we'll do is, let's go up here, put 146 in. 36,000 feet we're climbing to today. There we go. And a trim of 5.4. Let's try and get that then. 5.4 we're looking for. Not there. Not there. Good stuff. Right, takeoff is sorted then. And we can put that in flight altitude 1360. Let's get our weather over down the ground first here in Jackson Hole. Are we looking? So let's check that transition altitude. So we need to change that. Don't think you input that in on here, do you? Yeah, you're alright. What is the QNH? Let's have a look. It says no winds. No winds at all. 2978. Right, let's put that in. 78. There we go. We're 6,000 feet in the air there. Let's check on the ground in Calgary, see if it's snowing, if it's going to snow. At the minute it's looking alright, it's VFR at the minute, so 3,000 land altitude, 3,600. There we go. Lovely. Right, while waiting for the IRSs to align then, let's go and put a fuel pump on. Put the APUs on. Wait for that to start up. Got all our cargo loading as well. Loading up there. Do a little walk around. Actually, with the let me throw the bleed on. Right, let's do a walk around. Strange looking plane, like the Flair Airlines livery. The front there, with the black nose. Loading up the cargo. It's only a small plane. Wait until we're in the 7.6 next. Over there. The engines here and the APU loading up there. Nice. Got the wheels there too. Just right there, lovely. That there, let's have a little walk around. Fuel truck there, you can get going in a minute. You got nice mountains in the back there too. Lovely. Right, I can hear that the APU has become a veil there, so let's throw that over. Start getting rid of some stuff. Right, let's go over to this one, leave that on there. Ground services. Right. Aircon, ground power can go. Our fuel truck can go, we're all loaded up. They can start going too. And then we'll wait. And the second set of stairs, they can disappear too. Leave these open for now. Waiting for our IRSs to align. Takes ages. Always dead slow. Right now we've got that, we can go back over and view our flight plan. Go and turn the heating down on bottom. Right. So sat on the ground, -6 apparently here in Jackson Hole. says on there. Doesn't look like -6 though, does it? Looks quite nice. Let's get the meta here, we can see. I have just got it like, but yeah. 3018. Oh, 2978 there. So we look for a few clouds at 700. No winds. Sound. Good stuff. It's ugly green that though, innit? The lime green. Right, they're all leaving us now. We can get going in a minute once these align. Forget how long they take. Right, we can set our TARA there. And to be 2000 there. There we go. Doesn't matter what online like, but right. Waiting for them to align now. So our block time today on air time. Block time is 1 hour and 55, but air time is saying 1 hour and 27 minutes. And then we got a little flight after this, jumping into the Air Canada Rouge 767 from Calgary, and we're flying a little half-an-hour flight up to Edmonton. Just to have a little bit of difference, you know. We're flying in the 76, so it should be, it's default sim, like, you know, the avionics and all that, you know, it's all default, but no, it's nice little change. It's got the actual plane looks nice when you fly it and that, but not on this. Like, I love this plane. It takes forever. We could just change it, to be fair. Probably won't have long. Does it say? I only can see it on here, but I don't know. Equipment. Which one is it again? Options, IR, simulation, IRS options. Just do instant. Should have just left it as it is. I'll turn them off. Index, ident, pos in it. Okay, Jack. And then if we set them again, it doesn't say, does it? Don't tell me we're gonna have to redo all. Oh, we are. Ident, pos in it. There we go. Remind me to change that though when we do our next flight, because it'll always be instant then. I can't do 250 yet, where I'll be sound, just leave it. Do 220 then, or something, 230. Oh fuck it, leave it, it's fine. Right, IRS have aligned. Let's just check our flight plan. Legs page. We can get rid of our stairs too now. We can get going. Close that front door on the slides. Right, direct to IDA. Zoom out a touch. Have a look. Take off 01. Straight to IDA. And then a nice little descent down into Calgary. Zoom in a touch there. And it's going to be a little turn down into 17 left. So we should be able to see some of the city, hopefully, of Calgary. Right. Let's zoom in there. Get our terrain on. There we go. And hydraulic pumps can come on. Yaw damper on. And let's get our logo anti-collision wing light on. And our rest of our fuel pumps can come on too. Get rid of our chocks. I think everything's gone now. Yeah. Let's get our pushback tug. And let's check where 1 is. What runway is 1? That's that side sound. So we'll take off. We'll push back to the right.
Cockpit to ground.
There we go.
Go ahead. We've been cleared for push and start. Tail to the right. Copy that. Ready to push. Tail to the right. Parking brakes release, please.
Park brakes released there.
Brakes released.
Right, start our pushback then. Leave Jackson Hole.
Brakes released. Here we go.
There we go. Right, start our engines then. Packs to the off position. Wait for them to come off there. Here we go. And engine number 2 can go to the ground position. Let's hear that start up then. There. Oh, what happened to that? He's going the wrong way as well. I turned it to the right, didn't I? Christ, right, let me check what that is there. Right, hopefully that doesn't do that again, whatever that was. Engine number 2 starting up there nicely. Let's put terrain on there.
Pushback complete. Parking brake, please.
Set the parking brake.
Brake set.
Engine number 2 is stabilised. Let's start engine number 1. We should have be facing that way, but we'll do a little U-turn there anyway. Never mind. Engine number 2 starting up. Two there. Let's set our flaps for takeoff. Flaps 5 we're doing. Engine number 1 lighting up there. Taxi light on. Go. Flaps are set. Engines have stabilised in a minute, hopefully. Wait for that to flick back to the off. There we go. And let's set our gens on. Packs can come back on. Taxi lights on. Engine start switches to continuous. APU off. APU bleed off. Don't know where we're going. I'm gonna do a U-turn, you know. Fuck it, why not? First of all, it's flight checks. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full up. Full down. Oh. Neutral. Arc brake off. A little bit of power. Let's do our full U-turn 180. Watch them little planes on the right. There we go. Right. Line back up onto this taxiway, and then we're taking off soon. For one there. Let's get back on track here. Private jets there. We are quite heavy today. 146 passengers, I think it was on board, so need to use the full as much runway we can. 'Cause it's quite a small airport, this. See how we get on. And we'll line up and wait. Landing lights on. Runway turn off is on. Don't go on the grass there. See the snow on the grass there? You can tell it's -6. Right. They're not exactly straight, but flight director's on then. Both sides there. Auto throttles on, VNAV and LNAV can be armed. Auto brake to RTO. Spoilers don't need to be armed. Sorted up here. Now we're taking off. See how we get on. Right. Let's get going then. Park brake off. Start the clock. 50%. Toga. Thrust set. $80 knots. Gonna be close.
V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Positive rate, get the gear up. Had to hold my breath then, that was close. But we're off. Climb about 20 degrees. It's telling us to turn left already, but we're not, because, well, as you can see. Apparently there's no winds at the minute, but I don't believe that. Look at that, you know, there's a little bit of... It's -6 apparently. -1 now. Right, auto brake to the off. Landing gear to the off position. Runway turn-offs off. And you can hear the thrust going to climb mode there too. Let's just zoom out a touch. We'll get to a good height and then we'll catch the route again, because I don't want to be turning yet. Some views that like. A little bit of winds touching us as we're climbing up now. 10,000 already, because we're very high up. There's the landing lights then. We can get our engine start switches to the off position. And we'll go flaps 2, 2. And once we get a little bit higher, I'll start our turn so we can get over them mountains, but I'm not turning yet, so we'll end up going right into them. Yeah, I knew it was going to be close like, but that was cutting it close with them, with the runway there. Quite a small runway there. There's 11,500. Just push down a little bit. We'll start our slight turn because yeah, the mountains are a little bit lower here, so we'll just turn a touch. We'll get our flaps up completely there. The taxi light should have been off there. Flaps coming up nicely. A bit windy coming out. It's Jackson all. Very loud. Get over these mountains. Can be a bit windy flying over these, like, but be alright. Keep turning left now. Wow, that's a view and a half, innit? Let's get a screenshot of that. Cutting it close with them mountains, like, but we're fine. Right, let's try and get back on course now that we're through. Zoom out a bit, have a look. So we are on the border between Wyoming and Idaho, I think. So, right, we'll get back on target there in a minute. Some nice views, like. It is windy though. See the wing flex there. Keep turning. And then we'll catch it and then get back on course. It is beautiful. Some lovely parts of Canada as well that we're going to be flying into. Calgary. And then the route towards Edmonton is nice. And then we'll head, I think we're going to head over to Seattle and then maybe to Alaska. I might wait because that's about 3 hours that. That's quite a long flight, that one. See how we get on. Right, there we go. Right, we'll set our standard coming through the clouds here. Let's watch our speed getting lowered there too. Still manually flying this. Turn to the right hopefully very shortly. We need to set our L nav, that's why. Come off there. So we'll start our turn to the right. Coming through some clouds there. Wow, look at that. Real, doesn't it? Wow. Watch our speed. 300 knots. Coming through the clouds. Getting back on course towards Idaho Falls. Then we'll cross the border over to Canada. Where we'll go, oh yeah, we'll go right. Head into Idaho and then right up towards Canada. We'll manually fly it till we reach our cruise, which is 36,000, and then we'll get sorted and put the autopilot on then. Right, we're coming through the clouds now, let's have a look. Wow. Fantastic. Right, let's watch ourselves there because we're looking. Watch that speed. Levels on us there, but fantastic. Very scenic. Coming out to Jackson Hole. Right, put the autopilot on then. Get the seatbelts off. Wow. Snowy mountains in the back there. Just went over. Heading towards Idaho at the minute, and then we'll do a right turn. Head up towards Canada. Now we're looking. Good stuff. 21, 27 knot wind in the sky, but it's fine. Make sure you're subscribing, guys, and liking the video if you're enjoying it. We tend to stream either 2 to 3 times a week, I'd say. So make sure you are subscribing if you're enjoying it. Nice and chilled on here. Find some planes, but we're on 71 at the minute. Try and get to 100. Throw some music on in the background then. Right, hopefully we should be streaming now on YouTube and Instagram instead. Just changed it over from Twitch, see if we get anything else. Let's have a look and see if it works. We should be live on Instagram, hopefully. It's not coming through, is it? But let me know if you can see if we're live or not on yeah, we should be live on Instagram, yeah. Yeah, we are, but it's cut out most of it, so we'll see. It's cut out bits of it, so I might just put a link on it or something. Cool, McDonald's. That's Copeman there on Instagram. Alright. I've just found out you can actually live stream on Instagram through this thing, so yeah. Embed this into me chat on the screen with the YouTube chat, but it's just gonna be a separate thing, like, but we'll see. Let's try and get it to work. As long as we got something working on, we got Instagram. Hopefully we get a few more views on that. Haven't got loads at the minute, but sure if it works on the thing, the chat. Never mind. I've got it up on my phone anyway, in case anyone says anything. You can't see anything on there, like. I don't know what happened to the music there. What happened to that? Oh. There we go. What's up then? I don't know. I don't know what that was. Right, where are we? Let's have a look. Get our map out here. So I think we're over the border between America and the US. Let's have a look at our map here. So our next waypoint is Choate, I think, isn't it? Yeah. Which is just before the border. So coming up to the border now between the US and Canada. And about halfway through, that is then. Let's have a look. 137 miles from top of descent. Should be reaching the border in a minute. Oh, hello, you alright? My only viewer on Instagram and YouTube. Never mind. Where are we? Let's have a look. "45 minutes left" or something like that. Not left on here. Jimmy Henchard, how you doing, mate? Thanks for joining. You alright? It's that cruise at the minute. Our first leg. On our way to Calgary. Just about to go over the Canadian border any minute. I think it's when around here. Is that it there? Not too long, like. To be fair, it hasn't been windy at all or anything, which is good, so that's what we want. Hopefully it's nice for us in Calgary. Good to hear, yeah, not too bad. Thank you, Jimmy. We're on Instagram, this is the first, just swapped it over because I'm normally on YouTube and Twitch, but I thought, you know what, we'll try and live stream it on Instagram too. So we're on YouTube and Instagram, but you're my only viewer so far. So strange on Instagram though, it cuts half of the thing off, like the screen. You can only see like the middle bit, but you can still see it, like, but you can see the full version on YouTube. to start our descent. Down to 21. Hopefully that does it automatically. Should have reached it by now. Yeah. Engine spooling back there. We should start our descent down in any minute. Gonna do it? I hope it does. Should do. We missed it. We should have set it before. I didn't realise. To be fair, we still got a bit of time. But I'll set it in a minute then. Might just have to do it automatically. $40 miles off, like, but I've sorted. We'll just keep that at 240. Bring that down 1500. Not long until we reach Calgary. Starts our descent then. You can hear them engines coming down now. We'll start our approach into Calgary. Nice little turn, and then line us up ready for 17 left. We'll be landing on 17 left. Listen to those engines spooling back. Through 34,000 now. Good stuff. We'll reach 21. Let's see, throw that on 17. Then we'll go down to 8 and 6.5. Yeah, I'll be fine. We'll do it manually. Set our approach then. We'll do a flaps 30 landing. 145 is going to be our landing speed. Let's check the weather down on the ground in Calgary. So, check transition altitude now. QNH at the minute, doesn't say, but it's going to be a 10 knot wind. 10 knot wind on the ground. So it might be a bit windy when we come in. A bit windy, but about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I'd say, we'll be on the ground. About 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. And then we'll be jumping in the 767, flying up to Edmonton. Should be decent, hopefully. get a move in. We're coming down there. 22. We'll reach 21 and we'll be above. Be alright to be fair. It's just 20 there. Get there and then we'll just get straight down to 25. First sights then, Canada. Right, we're just below our, above of what we should be. 8,000. We're gonna go down to 6,500. That's what we're gonna go for, and it's gonna be 210. Sorted. Right, we're coming up to Calgary then. I think the airport's it's about 20 miles away, so about 10 minutes. 10 minutes from London now, so not too far. Big toilet break and then be ready for London. Right, just in time. 10,000 feet, we are a little bit high. Let's get some spoilers out to counteract that speed. Let's get some weather reporting in and check that weather again, and we'll change the QNH there. Let's check that. It's going to be a 10 knot wind still. QNH is 2981. 81 there. We're going to be at 8,000 feet, so we're just a touch high there. Get the seatbelts on there. Engine start switches can go over to continuous. Yeah, we'll leave that for now, and then once we come through 10,000 feet there. Right. Leave that there. Right, there's 10,000 feet. Let's set our landing lights on there and runway turn-offs on. And yeah, we're sorted on the top there. Auto brake to 2. We'll zoom in a touch here. Right, we'll start to feel that speed, the turbulence there in a minute as well. 10 knot wind it is, so. Right, turn that music off for now. And we'll start our turn any minute. And we're at 6,500. It's decent speed. Decent altitude. Leave it at that, and we're ready. Bang on time anyway for landing. The estimated time. Right, speed's coming down there too. Get it down to 190, and then we can bring the speed brakes in there. It shouldn't be too cold. I don't know what the... Is it -2 actually? Never mind. Get it down to 5,000 in a minute. But we're at a good altitude at the minute, right. Speed brakes can come away. We'll go flaps 2. Start bringing them out. We'll be able to see the airport shortly. Just on our left there. Right. Okay. Decent. Get on target, and it says ILS landing, but we'll do it ourselves. It does look quite chilly actually, doesn't it? Should be able to see airport somewhere down there. What is it, -5 here on the ground now. Right, let's get down a touch. Got 185, 175. Coming into Calgary, should be just ahead of us now. What's that speed on there? 4890. Right. Put that there then. And go flaps 5. Wow. That view there. 5,500 there. Our landing speed 145. Hasn't changed, does it? 144. A 10 knot crosswind. We will see how we get on. Hopefully this wind clears up. We should be. Do I need GS? Do anything? If it catches that localizer or anything, I'm not sure. But alright, we'll stay at that then. Down to 155. 5 miles away from the runway. There it is there, the runway for us. At our speeds. Flaps 10 there. But those are gonna bloody stall. I think it does anything that anyway, but I'll bring it down then to 4,000 slowly. There's 1,000 feet, gear down, flaps 15. Right, let's throw the landing speed in, the auto throttle there. We can slightly see the runway coming up, it's quite foggy. That's 25. Right. Let's take control then, flaps 30. Auto throttle off too. Arm our speed brakes. Flaps 40 there, it's done. Let's watch our speed there, let's push up. We're a bit low, so let's fix that. Let's do it. I've just seen a subscription on YouTube there, thank you very much, I'll read that in a minute. A bit of a crosswind there, let's try and get it on the ground nicely. Doesn't come up anymore on the screen for some reason, maybe later, I'm not sure.
100.
Checked, landing.
50. 30, 20, 10.
There it is. Get down. Reverses. Nose down gently. Decel there. See how we nearly floated that one. Bits of wind. I didn't want to just plot it down, you see, but we're down. We'll take this exit on the right. Reverse as normal. Auto brake off. We'll take this exit here. And we will stop here and config the plane there. And we'll stop here. Abrupt stop. Right. First of all, Rule RDG, thank you very much there for the subscription, my friend, thank you. Landing lights off, runway turn offs off, landing taxi lights on, sorry. engine start, switch it to the off position, start the APU, get that on, and we can disarm our spoilers there too. Let's get them flaps up to 0. Now we need to find out where we're going. Right, we'll go over there, find where we are. So we're on 72 subscribers now. Not bad at all on YouTube there. Thank you very much. Good stuff indeed. On the road to 100. Let's taxi over to the gate and then we'll be getting set up for our next flight off to Edmonton in the Air Canada Rouge 767. Now we're in the 7-3 at the minute. Nice Flair Airlines. Wasn't a great flare from us, like it was a bit late to be fair, but so we kangarooed it a touch, but we still got down in the end. Head over to them WestJets over there, and then we'll taxi and get set up ready for our next flight. Over here then. It's -2 here on the ground in Canada now. APU is on there, so we'll get the bleed on. There we go. And what we'll do is, where we go taxi to here? We'll come over here. Taxi over here. Some Air Canadas over there on the left. Nice. We're gonna go here. Should be fast. It's all weird taxiways here. This is default airport, so right, we'll go over here next to the WestJet. I don't think we'll be able to reach that jetway, but we'll see. How was that for parking? Not great. We'll just ignore that. FS actions. Set the chocks. Right. We'll request ground power. And let's turn engine 1 and 2 off. There. Set the APU on. Seatbelts off. Logo anti-collision and wing light off there. Taxi light. Ground power's connected. We can turn our fuel pumps off. And the APU off there. Lovely. Good stuff on the ground. Shocks are connected. Wait for the engines to come off. And we'll try and get the jetway connected here. Lovely. It does. Well, that's the first flight over anyway of today. Nice little flight that. Nice views. We do love the 7-3. It's a little bit of a bumpy landing last minute I think, but just kangarooed it a touch. It's not going to reach us, yeah, I thought that. Just leave that there then, whatever. We'll swap it over to stairs. Just leave it as it is. But get them stairs over. Throw it to the be right back screen then, and we'll get sorted for our next flight, which will be in the Air Canada Rouge livery in the Captain Sim 767, so stay tuned for that. Don't go anywhere, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes and we'll jump in there and get set up with that. So I'll see you in a little bit. when we do that. Hello, welcome back. Right, we're back on the ground in Calgary at gate 35, and we've changed over to Air Canada Rouge 767. Bit of a wide body plane, older plane, like they're retiring now, most of them. I think Air Canada have actually retired this plane now, but we're flying it anyway in the sim. I do like this plane a lot. It is Captain Sim, so I've imported the flight plan through the actual simulator, so we don't have to input any of that. It uses like the default stuff. It's not very good, so we don't have to worry about that. Just get the plane started and that, and then get going. But uses default sounds, you know, the 7.4 sounds, but the cabin is quite cool. It's got a full cabin, and it flies quite well, to be fair. You know, so it's a different little change, isn't it? So you can have a little go anyway. It's a nice colour. I do like this plane. Anyway, we'll jump straight in and get started for our little flight over to Edmonton. Right, let's jump straight in then. We've got the jetway connected and that, and we'll get the baggage all loaded up. Let's jump in here. The 7.6. As you can see, it's an older plane. Cold and dark. Textures are quite good, aren't they? You know, it's Captain Sim. You know, the textures are really nice. But you're right, Jay, on Instagram there, and not Instagram, YouTube. Sorry. They got the coffee and everything. Coffee in the pot there. Nice. Right. Battery switch on then. We've got external power on. They're connected already. Don't even need to set the ADIRs, you know, they're all set in that, all these as well. The hydraulic pumps, position light can come on there. Seat belts can come on. Anything else to do really? I don't think. Up here, it's quite bare. Here the engine start switches, we don't need to touch them yet. Everything should be on then. Yeah. Lovely. What we can do then, let's have a look what we are. Our cruise altitude is going to be 26,000 feet, so we can input that in there now. 26. Lovely. And let's go to here. We can set our pos in it. It's going to be Calgary. Throw that in there. Set the IRS. And that's all sorted. We don't have to touch that. We have to do the weights within here. I don't like this at all, this one, but it uses the 747, so it says we have 4 engines. So, don't like it, but we'll just have to cope. Right. Payload today, let's have a look. 21,000. Let's have a look. 21,500. So we'll just do 22. And how much fuel? 8,681. So let's have a look. We are quite light. 81. Sorry, 8,000. So let's put it all in here. So if we put, you gotta have it all in all the engines, because then it'll break on us. But then you have it nothing in it. It's stupid. But sounds. Reserve tanks. Don't need them. Just put 5 in them. Spread it out, you see. It's only looking for about 8,000, 9,000. Maybe just a little bit more than that one. 9,000, that sounds. Right, sort that, sorted. Reserves, we'll just put 2.9, why not? 2.9, that's all in pounds as well. 174 is our cost index. Our cruise altitude is going to be 26, that was it. 260. Lovely. Thrust limb doesn't need to be changed. Takeoff. Flaps 10, but it will be 15. It just says 10. Because, like I said, I'm going to play in it. Right. 157. 184. Let's throw that in. 184. Quite heavy. 206 passengers on board, it's saying. I don't think we need to touch any of that. I think it's all sorted for us on here. So, let's check that dead quickly. To zoom out a touch. Right. Step that, take off. Straight over there. Still zoomed out. Zoom out on there, right. Only a short flight this, take straight off. 17 left it is, so we'll have to find that because it's just direct. Then to Pevlu. Find that, get to our cruise, start our descent. Little circle round into there, and then runway 12 for landing. Done. No messing around in this plane. Right, let's get our fuel pumps on. Don't need our center pumps on. APU, over to the start switch there. Get that on. APU bleed, looks like it's already on there, we don't need that on yet. Anti-collision light, wing light can come on. Let's get, while we're waiting, let's get the baggage loading on. Zoom, get that set up there. Get the weather radar on too. Get that sorted, nice one, right. What else? Yeah, we'll just leave it on that page then. Our V speeds there, lovely. And let me find 17 left. Where the fuck is 17 left? 17 left? I don't think it's too far. Is it that one? That's 17 right. There'll be 17 left. I think that's the one we landed on, isn't it? Yeah, 17 left. Okay. Right, we'll sort that out in a bit then. Good stuff. Let's get to our weather. What's the weather looking like? It is. Does it say on here? Does it say -2? So it's -2 at the minute, but APU bleed can come on to the APU gens on there nicely. Yeah, loading up the cargo there. Let's check. So it's a 10 knot wind still. And it's 298.1, so let's set that in there. 298.1 there, nice. It's so small then, them there, isn't it? I'm like that trying to see it. Fucking hell. Have to be like that and zoom in. Can't see it. You can't fly like that. That's sound, isn't it? Right, leave that like that. It's cool, we'll do a little, it's got a whole cabin, this plane. See? And then there's the jetway there. Got first class cabin there, or business class, doesn't look great, does it? Fucking hell. And then, jump in here. See? Got them, got a full little cabin here, but look at the window there. What time is it actually? In Calgary now. It is 3 o'clock. So it's only half an hour, 44-minute flight, it's saying. But we got the APU on. They're just finishing up on the baggage there. Anything else we need doing? I don't think so. I think that's everything, isn't it? If we're there, I'm gonna push back and go to the right if we can. which we'll do in a minute. Right, that's sorted, then we can come off that. And before we move, I need to take this jumper off because I'm boiling right there. Keep going hot and cold. Right. That on. Yeah. Right. Let's get rid of this jetway then and we'll get out of here. And we can start getting our push back then. If it'll let us. Doesn't actually say at the minute, so we'll have to see. But he's leaving us now. And get the tug. APU is on there. External power can become off there as well. Was it? Don't think we need anti-ice. It's not that cold. Can't touch the landing altitude. He's connecting to us there. And we'll steer it to the right. We get a chance. Park brake off. Here we go. Right. Packs off if we can. No, never mind. Starting engine number 2 then, over to the ground position. Here we go, and we'll push that there to the right. Engine number 2 coming alive there then. And we'll introduce fuel into that. And before we do anything, before we leave the gate, I need to remember to set the trim. Engine number 2 is coming alive there. I need to watch that fucking plane. He's spinning out like there's no tomorrow there. Fucking hell. Slow down, sunshine. Yeah, there we go. Right, set park brake. Get rid of that. Yep. And trim 0. It says 0, but I don't think 0. Set it to like in the green bit, but higher up. .5. That looks alright. Engine number 2 stabilised there. Let's put the bleed on for that. Gens are on there. Let's start engine number 1 to the ground. Good stuff. Just want to say as well, we got 73 now, so thank you very much for that. Subscription didn't come up there, I didn't see it, but just checked then, so thank you. If you're still watching, right. Introduce fuel to 2 there, into 1, sorry. Right, how do we set terrain? We want terrain. No, we don't want that. I think we've already just got it on, haven't we? Oh, leave it, it's fine. Right, engine number 2 is stabilising. Get the bleed on there. Lovely. Start switches to normal. Wait for them to go out there. Get our little taxi light on there too. Lovely, good stuff. Let's get the APU off. APU. Bleed can come off there too. Let them know we're going to be going in a minute. Set the flaps to 15. There we go, see them coming out now. Sort ourselves. And this plane's dead quiet, so we need to higher the sounds up. Touch there. Right, wait for them to settle then. Right, in a minute. And we'll do our... It's a bigger plane, innit? Right, they're set. Let's do some flight control checks then. Full left. Full right, neutral, lovely. Full up. Full down, neutral. Right, let's check where we need to actually fly to here then. I mean, taxi to. So we're going to come out and go left. Taxi down here. And then up. And then across to 17 left. Let's get the little bit of power there. Park brakes off. See if we can turn out here. Taxi down here to the left, I think. And then we'll see how we get on. But we are moving here. You can feel it. It feels heavy. Oh, shit. Stop moving around now. It does feel heavy. You can't really hear the engines like because the default, but it's a nice plane. It's different to the 7.3. It's an older plane, like older. Right, we can't go. We'll go down this taxiway here. Some WestJets. Where should we fly to next? We'll be in Edmonton by the end of this stream. After this flight, so where should we go to after that? When we come back into Canada, should we fly with WestJet, the 737? We've got the 787 as well. Remember, so could fly WestJet with that. Also in Europe, we're in Liverpool at the minute. Where should we fly out to Liverpool? Have a little think. Here we are, taxiing down here then. Heavy plane, like. Right. We'll do a left in a minute. Find 17 left. Feels heavy, yeah. 209 passengers I think it's meant to have on this flight, so it does feel quite heavy with the engines, like, so. But we're all set up and ready, so let's move. Turn left here then. Delta 3 apparently. It's awful turning there. So 17 left it is, so we'll taxi straight down. So this is the one we landed on then. The one we've just landed on. In the Flair 7.3. So it's a bit foggy. You're meant to see the city. Will it be on our right? Might be on our right when we come in, but it's a bit foggy. So you might not be able to see it, unfortunately, but we'll see. We'll see. Taxi down now, anyway. I'll have to find out if Canada Rouge have actually retired all these planes. If they have retired the 7.6. Because I know TUI have. They've just retired the they retired the last 767 the other week. And I think Jet2 are starting to retire their 7.5s. It's an old plane, so you know, fuel costs probably to carry this, so get that off now. but it is nice. I do like the 7.6. Love the 7.5. When Bluebird Simulations bring out their 757, I'll be flying that all day. I love the 757. It's great. So we're going to do a turn to the right when we take off because it's got to go back towards that way. Right, coming up to 17 left then. Put the brake on. So we turn right here. Go straight out, get our turn off lights on. Landing lights are on there. Cabin no. Taking off. I did, yeah. I did. I saw that, Jay, yeah. Vegetable oil. It's mad, isn't it? It's crazy. I watched that take off, yeah. It was a Virgin Atlantic 7.8, wasn't it? And then it flew to New York. So we're flying into the wind today, so shouldn't be too bad for a takeoff. Right, we'll set up. Probably do a roll and take off here, to be fair. LNAV and VNAV selected there. I can't remember how you set toga on this. I think you just have to... You just... full throttle it. I'm not sure. Right, set the clock there at the bottom. Auto brake to RTO. Let's get going. 50%. Toga. Yeah, I didn't think it was anything there. I was going to put that, but I don't know. 100 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Let's get the gear up. See you later, Calgary. Shit. Was that there? Bit of a wind there. Oh, you can see. Yeah, you can see it there. Slightly. In the distance there. Wow, look at that. You can see there's Calgary City. Watch our fucking speed there. Climbing like mad. I mean, 140, but we'll just pull the nose up and start our turn in a minute. To right. Climbing. Forget how fast this climbs, this plane. I'll go flaps 5. This mad doesn't even feel like we're climbing, but we are. We'll start turning. Runway turn off lights off. Flaps up a notch again. Here we go, coming right over Calgary then. As we turn right. Wow, look at that. Oh, wrong fucking button, apologies. I was trying to get it. There we are. Get a screenshot. Yeah, alright, throw the autopilot on then. I'll get the flaps up. Lovely. I want to try and get in that thingy challenge. Nice. There we go, we're turning. Get back on track. There's 10,000 feet. Landing lights off. Look at that. me with me fucking... That's cool, that, innit? And we're getting back on track then. So we got to see Calgary then, look at that. Fantastic. It's a beast, this plane. Really is. Turning back on then towards our route. Let's check that. Zoom out. It's 40 there, so climbing up fast, innit? Jesus. And there is the airport just below us, Calgary Airport. Back up towards Edmonton then. We haven't seen any snow yet. Hasn't snowed anywhere, but get our seat belts off then. Reaching our cruise altitude now of 26,000 already. It's crazy, yeah. Get a good wing view, cockpit view there, but it's right, reached our cruise. And we are apparently 25 minutes away. We'll start our descent in about 30 miles. Okay, so it is a short flight, this. Be back 1 minute, just go to the toilet. Thanks, mate. Right, how are we getting on? Let's have a look. Should we start our descent? Probably. Put 8,000 in now. We can sort it out. Right, we're coming into Edmonton soon, which isn't nuts in it really. About 80 miles away. A bit more actually. Rouge data, let's have a look. Don't like that song, no, it's over. Leave that as it is for now, and we'll start our descent in a minute. We're alright for now, we're alright. It says there, but there's no. We should be at 18,000 feet and then climbing down, but maybe we should actually. I don't know. Yeah, okay, we'll start descending then slowly. 1,000 a minute. Get that going. Nice plane though, isn't it? Let's have a look. Oh, we're getting on over here then. We'll just slowly start bringing it down. Yeah, I'll start turning then, reach Bisno, and on our way to Oilers. See that one? I don't think you can you? On let's move it over a bit. Stingy on Instagram. Cuts vertically. Yeah, you can see it now. Right, here we are, turning now to Oilers. on track for Edmonton, so not too far now. So when we reach T-Sob, is it? No, Mastod is the next one. We need to be about 13,000 feet. I've got 8,000 in anyway, so we're sound. We'll reach it. It's a nice plane this though, isn't it? Nice change anyway from our usual 737s and all that. I thought I would jump in it. Little hop over to Edmonton and then we'll call it a day. But I don't know where we should fly to next. Maybe over to Vancouver or Saskatoon, or not sure. You tell me. Make sure you guys are subscribing if you haven't already. We're on 73, I think. So we're nearly there. 100 we're looking for. Still got a few, like, fair bit to go, but it'd be nice to get to 100 before New Year's. It'll be nice too. Right, how are we looking? Right, there's 21,000. Coming up towards Edmonton now, so I'll start descending a touch more. Let's have a look at our approach data then. Flaps 30 landing it's going to be, and yeah, 134 sounds. Let's have a look at our QNH. Let's see what the weather's looking like in Edmonton. So it's still VFR, 2984. It's quite clear, to be fair. A little bit foggy, but that's been all over Canada around this bit all day anyway. So we've got our QNH in there, 2984, and apparently there's no wind, which is good. That's exactly what you want to see. Fantastic. So we're coming down 19,500 feet nearly. So we're on target anyway for a nice landing in Edmonton. I do like the colours for Air Canada Rouge on this plane. I don't know if they fly it anymore. Does anyone know if they still fly the 7.6? I don't have a clue. But I think they replaced them, didn't they, with A321s? But you know, it's nice. I'm thinking next stream we'll be back in Europe, maybe, because we haven't flew in Europe for a while. Where did we last fly? We flew to in India last stream, and then I think it was America, wasn't it, in the A320 Neo. So we'll be back in Europe, our next flight sim stream. So make sure you don't miss that. Starting off in Liverpool. I think we'll do a few trips around the UK, maybe head over into Ireland, and then maybe stop in France. We'll see how we get on. We'll have to see. Yeah, slowly descending down into Edmonton. Getting on, let's have a look in here. So 17,000. You can see our approach there as well. So that it is coming up. 2984. See if we can input that in. No, it doesn't let us. Never mind. That needs to be touched yet, I don't think. No, we're all sound. We're all good. Zoom in a touch on that. Get set up there. Jacob, how you doing, mate? Thanks for joining us again. You alright? You flown yourself today? Just in time for landing. Starting our approach in about 10 minutes. Not even that. Coming down into Edmonton shortly. Coming through 16,000 there. We actually have to get a move on with that. We're meant to be at 12, I think. Who operates A330? Like airlines, do you mean? Like what? What airlines? Any airline you mean, or like anything specific? Because a lot of airlines fly A330s nowadays. Like, have you just bought the A330 new, have you? I haven't. I want to buy it, but I'm not sure because I bought the A319 and the A321 with LVFR, and it's okay, but not great. But they were quite cheap. The A330 I thought is more expensive, isn't it? But let me know if you bought it and how it is. Oh, UK Airlines. Well, Jet2 have a few with Air Tanker. They fly them. I think they have like 2. I just interested in it. Jet2 have a few, yeah. I'm trying to think of UK. They don't really have a lot, do they? Virgin. Yeah, your PC, of course. Yeah, sorry. You just got it. Ugh, lucky bastard. I'm trying to think. Virgin Atlantic, they fly them. And who else? Who else flies? Anyone know? British Airways don't. TUI don't. Thomas Cook used to fly them, but they don't. They're not a thing anymore. Monarch used to as well, but they're not a thing. They're gone. But Jet2, they have like 2, I think, like Air Tanker ones, and Virgin do as well. And I'm sure there's more. I'm sure there's more. Let me have a look. Eurowings, yeah, they fly them. The Wizz Air fly them. I'm thinking, yeah. Thomas Cook is a thing now, is he? Or is it just a holiday company? Let me have a look. Aer Lingus UK apparently is a thing. Yeah, is a thing apparently. So they have 2. And right, we need to get down. Let's get down to 220 as well. Oh, I didn't know they were coming back. I love Thomas Cook. I used to fly with them all the time. And there's Edmonton there. Let's get down. To 5,000 then. It's me chatting there. Let's get some thingy out there. Right, let's get that coming up to 10,000. Let's get the seatbelts on. Auto brake set. We'll go to 2. What else? Yeah, there's loads, isn't it? Until Jet2 came out, yeah. Why are they turning now? No, we don't want to turn yet. Right, we'll have to just get that. Yeah, turn that. We don't want to be turning yet. What's it doing? Sort this out. Don't know why it does that. So strange. Yeah, I love Jet2 as well. Yeah, TUI don't fly them. Yeah, they don't. Air Canada. That's not UK, is it? Let's have a look at UK ones. Amazon Air. I didn't know they had one. Operated by Hawaiian Airlines. Others. not a lot of UK airlines, like British Midlands, but they merged with British Airways in 2012, but then they sold them off, obviously, to that. Right, let's get rid of our speed brakes then. We're at, are we at 5,000? No, we're not. Let's get that in there. We're at 8. We'll go get some flaps out. We'll go flaps 5 then. There we go. Right, let's land this then. And then we'll get sorted, we'll get on track again. Right, it'll let us turn now. Nice. Let's refresh that data too. 2 knot wind now. 2 knot wind. It is 29884. Yeah, we got that in. Lovely. And we were looking for 134, which is quite low, isn't it? Really, for a 7.6, I thought, but we won't argue it. Gonna line up then. I feel like we're quite high, but it's sound. We'll sort it. Let's go flaps 15 then. And we'll get on track to land. Get down. There we go, runway ahead. We need the landing lights on, that would help. Altitude alert. Let them know. Coming in for landing here. Right, we'll go flaps 20. Let's disengage that. And we will set the speed there, 134. Lovely stuff, looking good. Right, we need to remember we're a bit high, but gear down. The gear down there. The gear's a bit like an the A310, isn't it? It's like forward facing. Right, let's get that. I'll take control. The auto throttle is 2, and we'll go flaps full for landing there. A little bit windy. We're a bit high, but we can arm speed brakes a touch there. As long as they're not out, are they? They're okay. Right, there we go, we're just nose diving at the minute. Sort that trim out there too. We're into runway 12, I think this is, if I remember correctly. Speed brakes, we'll just disarm them. Lovely, looking good. 134 is definitely too slow, I think, but computer says no. Nice. Can't even hear the call outs, but I think that's 1,000 or 500 or something. Feels heavy, this plane, you can tell. It's a 7.6. Flies nice though. Like the 7.4. It's based off the 7.4, this, isn't it? 300 feet. Checked, landing. Oh. Reverses. And nose down gently. I was worried because we were in the 1,000 footers stopped then, so I just popped it down, but it's fine, we're sorted. Reverses, decel there. Let's get the auto brakes off. Lovely. Speed brakes can be disarmed too. And we're down in Edmonton. Runway turn offs, landing lights off. APU to start. Take this exit here. And APU bleed on there. Thank you, Jacob. Wasn't too bad. It was nice with the sun in the background there. Get the flaps up. A little bit of power there. And we'll end up head to the gate. With the flaps up there, nice. Nice little stream this. See our shadow there on this boss there. -2 on the ground here. You can see the detail, a little bit of snow on the grass there. I think that's from the photo imagery, to be fair. It's probably quite cold anyway, but lovely stuff, right. Taxi down towards this gate here then. The biggest plane here. 7.6. I'll have to fly the 7.4 soon. I haven't flew that in a while. I'm trying to think we should fly to from Liverpool, because we did a little round trip, didn't we, in Logan Air, over to Isle of Man and then back to Liverpool. It was a storm or something, wasn't it? It was quite bad. But I think we'll fly with like Ryanair or something maybe next up to like Scotland or something, and then fly British Airways back. See if any builds bring out that A320 and we get liveries. I'll fly that. Right, let's taxi towards the gate then. And then we'll call it a day for the stream. What time is it now? 10 to 11 here in the UK. Right, we'll come in here. Get this gate here. Don't know why it changes like that, but how's that? Sorted. Right, let's connect the jetway. Ground services. Connect that jetway. APU should be on. Here it is. Lovely stuff. Keep the position light on. Taxi light off. Seatbelts off. And let's get our engines 1 and 2 off there. And there we are. On the ground in Edmonton. Then connect the external power there too. Let's get engine bleeds off there, fuel off. Lovely stuff indeed. And here we are, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And on the ground, let's get that sun in there in Edmonton. It brings a close to this stream. Make sure you do like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all, hopefully, in my next stream, which won't be too long away, so make sure you either follow me on Instagram or join the Discord or something, so you stay updated. Have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you all soon, hopefully. Have a good night. See you later.